not going to be a good one. Let's try that again. So, we're leaving the hotel, day 3. Supposed to go to Darlington. It's pouring freaking rain, and it's gonna pour freaking rain all freaking day. So there's gonna be no racing today. It kind of sucks that we have to go there for the checkpoint because it's literally like 2 hours that direction and then 2 hours back the other direction. Yeah, so that's going to be today's agenda, is a whole lot of driving and a whole lot of driving in the rain. So the upside is I have a wiper and a defroster. The wiper doesn't work great, but it works. Holy shit. I just scratched the crap out of the bumper pulling out of there. But I'm going to go to the gas station, get some E85, fill up a tank, and start driving. You know, a very riveting day today. much threw my week away because I was, from what I can tell, I was in the hunt to place somewhere. Can you hear my drive shaft sensor coming apart? See if it fucking comes up through the floor or something. I had a 507.2 average, and then I had to turn in that 59, which dropped it all the way down to like a 524 average, which, I mean, to make up, like, even if I go a 505 tomorrow, it still only brings me down to like a 19 or something. So that pretty much, I mean, everybody else still has to finish, they still have to make clean runs, but that 59 really screwed me. Really screwed me. But what are you gonna do? That's racing. You know, I just gotta get better on my game, and I don't test enough to have everything as such a fluid remembrance and muscle memory. So we're gonna drive to the track, to the checkpoint, hit all our spots, and then hit the hotel and try again tomorrow. All right, so we're at the hotel in Darlington. We're obviously not racing because it's sopping wet, so we're just hanging out at the hotel. You know, me, Jason, and Mark just sitting around talking data, talking everything, learning. So obviously this isn't my thing. I gotta pull the log out of the car from last night. Ain't nothing cooler than this, man, I'm telling you. This is so much fun. I mean, we're not having fun today. Driving in the rain sucks, not racing sucks, but, you know, it's a lot of freaking fun to do these. Gotta pull this. Oh, I dropped it into the water. We also got a man down. The weight of the water broke that clean off. So that thing's got close to 2,000 miles on it. What I'll do now is I'll get a piece of like 120 wall chromoly and mount that in there. That should not break. I'm just glad I caught it and thing didn't go flying off the car. Good morning on day 4. Final day. We're heading to Shadyside. We stayed in Darlington last night. Had an excellent, probably one of the best nights I've had on drag weeks. We went to a cigar bar and we went to a barbecue restaurant, and it was just a really good time with good friends, good food. We had a blast. We woke up early to come down because it's like a couple hours to Shadyside. We didn't want to spend the entire day driving in the rain yesterday, so it's like we're driving into the sun. Like, it's not really raining, it's like misty, but you can see it's sunny up there. It's supposed to be a clear day, it's supposed to be a gorgeous day. Cold, I think it's like high of 50s, but clear and dry. We have to make 2 passes today. I'm not sure if the pass from House of Hook counts. They called the track early because of rain, and there's people that didn't get to make a pass. I haven't seen anything. Old general store. I haven't seen anything official about it yet. I guess we'll find out in the driver's meeting. But if that pass doesn't count, that puts us back to like a 507.2 average. So that's pretty stout, and that's back up at the top of the list. We'll see. I'm not sure. At this point, I'm just hoping to make 2 good passes, turn in a slip, and call it done, completed. And where the chips fall, you know? So I'm hoping like they get the track good so I can really put the coals to it and try to go 4s today. That's the goal. But I'll be happy with anything 510 or better at this point. If I go 5.0 anything, I'm good. But we do have to make 2. So we're gonna get there early, get the cars turned over, and we want to be in the lanes quick before like the dial your own and the daily class go, because those, you know, they beat up the track. I mean, they're not saying they won't prep it again, but we like to get our first pass in early, and then, you know, let them prep it, and then we can get in line for a second pass and complete the week. So we'll see how it goes. We'll pick back up when we get to the track. All right, we have made it back to Shadyside. That's a win in my book when you get back to your starting track. It ain't over. We gotta make 2 passes, but being back, that's a win. And I'm switching it over now. The drive shaft sensor freaking collar loosened up again. I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but I think I'm about done with that one. That's gonna pretty much go right in the garbage. God, I do some cleaning in here this year. That's a more freaking street car, boy. Yeah, so everything seems to be all right. Along the track was hot in like 2 hours. Got a little gummy of a thread on one of these. I know I shouldn't just pound them out with an impact gun, but they're steel 5/8 bolts and studs. Like, should be alright. I don't go fucking, I'm not an idiot. I don't go fucking crazy on them. But might be time for some new studs and nuts after this season. Take your tires off a lot here, that's for sure. There's a couple of them there that aren't the happiest, so we'll deal with that in the off season. Put all new studs and nuts and call up Strange and get it all ordered, and be done with that. It's only one wheel spacer. Where's the other one? I'm tired, man. I unpacked the chute because I forgot to put the bag on overnight at the hotel, so it got wet, but surprisingly pretty dry. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, it's just barely damp. I figured I'd leave it out for like an hour before I pack it back up, make sure everything's Gucci with it. Well, drain the fuel, put the X85 in it, get my stuff out of the car, pack the chute, and I think we'll be all good to go. So let me finish getting this turnaround, because it's a little bit of a mission to do it by myself. And we'll probably pick back up at the driver's meeting or something of that nature. A pretty badass track. The tree's not up yet. We're not doing no arm drop or flashlight. Walk around, see what's here, see who's here. The car's pretty much ready. I just gotta put the hood on, get dressed. But driver's meeting in like 45 minutes or so. So yeah, we'll see. on fire. We're on fire.
No, you're lying.
Relax.
I'm burned. I'm on
There is no
fire.
fire.
I'm on fire.
Come back here.
We're on fire. We're on fire. There was a fireball. Now there just went all the fucking rods. Woo! Whew.
Fire's out. Fire's out.
Whew. Well, that was dumb.
You okay though?
Yeah, I shouldn't have fucking pedaled it. I knew it the second I got back into it. It was done. Fuck. Oh, I hope the blanket caught most of it. No, don't fucking look like it. Fuck.
Better check top end.
Yeah, go
Check track.
Take track.
About half track this
Oh,
way.
it's fucking everywhere. Blew the blanket right apart.
Man,
There's fucking giant hole. Yep, look at it.
it blew the blanket apart. Got
There
oil
it is.
all on the car.
Oh man,
It got everything.
that's a big hole.
Yep. It
Oh,
fucking,
wow.
it is done.
Uh-oh. I think the ghost gave it. I think the ghost came out.
Watch out!
That's not the way I planned on finishing this event, that is for sure. Wait till you guys see the pictures of this. Holy shit, the fireball that went out under this car. Oh my god, I was freaking scared, that is for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have a DNF. That kind of sucks because I was probably close to the lead, so oh well, let's get it back to the trailer. Well boys, we sent her. It got a rod on that side and that side. There's some piston ring. It got sent good, so we're done. Can't even finish. I had to make one more pass. What I should have done was been conservative on that pass, but nope. It is what it is. You know, this is the risk you run. Running stock stock shit, you know. I'm going 143 mile an hour, like in the 8th. That's not little speeds. God, the whole back of the car's covered in oil. So I walk down. I gotta put all my gear in the trailer, have someone pull that thing up here, and our week is officially done. The upside is there's my truck. Got another short block at home. See how bad these heads are, if they're savable or anything.
Alright, we got 8 of you. Do you know how this works? Where's 8?
Here's me. Sad panda.
Alright, just drivers. You raise your hand if we got 8 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Alright, grab a chip. Well, sticker. Fucking asshole.
Just one, Mark.
Just one.
Oh, is it what I think it is? Let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
I want one. Where are the spares?
Scott, go get Scott.
This is infuriating about this, by the way.
I just want to touch every face.
Oh,
We have time on our cars now. No, you don't have to put them on your. Do not put them on your car. Give them back to me when you're done.
no.
Who's got ones?
Ones.
All right, which lane? You got left. You got right.
Smart.
This is how we always race in the South.
I got the left one. I need another one of them stickers, though.
Twos.
I never got one. White.
Brian, it's like you're
Right behind you.
championship.
Yeah. Or that one.
Threes.
Threes.
What do you mean?
You got 4?
The one I told you not to draw. You have to run on a 26. It won't matter, but.
In the left, right, and then color in the right, okay. And then Hargett in the right. There is no bracket.
Here we are.
Alright, so the plan is we're going to finish out the cars that ain't ran on DYO yet. DYO dial. We're going to run this row of cars right here that's limited, unlimited, and we're going to run your first round. I'm going to prep the racetrack and run your first round. So you probably got, fuck, I don't know. At this rate, depends on who else wants to Woodward it up over here. And
So how many more stock LSs go down is what you're saying?
jeez, we're about to put an outlet.
God.
Is this Woodward Avenue? Is this a new Woodward
This is
Avenue?
Woodward Avenue. There you go.
It's okay. I brought the extra Connecticut guy with you.
Yeah.
I got his spot. So we're good.
You guys at least got good pizza.
Yeah, we got great pizza.
Great pizza.
Oh,
No,
we
it's
were
a-
on Woodward Avenue
I would
today.
say probably 45 minutes before we go to first round.
Oh,
Well, you're already back there.
Everybody
Well,
else
you're not
is
up
back
there.
down.
Oh, everybody else is already up
Oh,
there.
he
Yeah.
forfeited him. He's out.
We can probably get y'all into 2 if we can get y'all lined up paired in 2 or in not 2, 6, 5, 4. 4.
But
If we can get you paired up like the first, it
Okay,
doesn't matter.
I put the
order.
gauge behind your
You don't need
driver's
one,
seat.
so, you know, one doesn't have to be up front. I don't care if it goes
Take it
forward
easy on the
or
old
2.
boy. Whoa! Yep, when he pulled up, I was like, and then it didn't want to start. Oh, you're up here. Mark was worried. He's like, Jason's going. I said, don't worry, I'll be up there if anything. He wants a big burnout. Yeah. Look, tell me that thing don't sound like my car. Oh my God. you going? I think Hap blew it up. That did not look pretty out there. He's out of it. Yeah. You saw the smoke just come out the pipe. All right, let's talk about the final. Sorry, I've been sick for about a week now. I've been sick for like a month, and I get better for 4 or 5 days, and I'm sick again. So let's talk about day 4 street and yeet. Yeah, so I was the top 8 fastest car. I don't know where I was in that top 8, but I was in the 8. I had a 5:07 average coming into that. I saw a lot of people spin before me on the hit, but I'm like, okay, if I spin, I'm gonna gather it back up and run down the track and see how the rest of the track is, to see if I can just pull a bunch of power off the hit and pile it in after, 100 feet and go from there. I wasn't on that pass to try to set a time knowing I spun the tire on the hit. It was over, so my goal was just to gather data on the rest of the track. One thing you never do on a stock bottom end motor is pedal it. So what I did mid-track was I pedaled it, and it brings you back into the peak torque range. Slam 30 plus pounds of boost back into it. Out come the rods, ejecto rodos. So we had a car to beat. I think the winner had a 5:04 average. I had a 5:07 going in. So I had to make 2 solid passes. Obviously I couldn't, but what happened was so many people broke, they only had to turn in 1 pass. So I actually went to the tower and got my slip. I was able to turn it in and actually finish. I finished in 11th place with a 570 something average, I think it was. Middle of the pack, 25 cars I think entered. So I kicked myself knowing I had a competitive car. But it is what it is. So, we kicked it, we burnt it, we blew it up, we torched everything, we burnt it up pretty good. I was scared when the fire happened. I was worried about it getting all shut down and out of the car and pulled over safely. I was worried about all the oil under the car. I knew my blanket, my diaper was there. So between the diaper, getting the chute out, those 2 things I think saved me from wrecking the car. I don't have video of it, but I have pictures somewhere. I still haven't even cleaned the car. There's oil dripping off all 4 rims and tires.
There's oil dripping off the rear bumper. I mean, there is oil literally everywhere. There's halfway up the doors, on the windshield. I mean, it is everywhere. So the mere fact that I didn't even have to drive that car says a lot about having a diaper to be able to, and the shootout got it slowed down fast enough that when the diaper melted, that I wasn't out of control. You know, if I was going 130 and there was no diaper, there's no doubt in my mind that the car would have been totaled. I would have put that thing into a barrier. The rods kicked, and the number 1 rod went right through the main oil feed for the block. So it was a good event. I will be back in the fall. I will be back, absolutely looking for redemption. I think next year you're gonna have to go 490s every day next year. There's a lot of killers in that class. A lot. I mean, I'd probably say the top 10 cars in that class are capable of 4s. And in a year, they're going to be 4-second cars. So I got no doubt in my mind you're going to have to go 490s every day to be able to place in that class next year, which is just ridiculously fast. I think my car's 480 capable. As it sat, I could just never put a complete pass together. You know, I'd either kill the 60-foot, I'd short shift at 500 RPMs, I'd let out too early, I'd get the shootout early, and it's just seat time. I just don't have enough seat time in the car. I made 4, 5, 6 passes this year before this event. That's it. Between starting the new business, family stuff, I just did not have time. Oh, my truck braking. So the truck braking was huge because I didn't know if I was going to be on the hook for that bill. So I didn't want to spend money racing knowing I could possibly have to spend 10 grand to fix the truck. So there was a lot of things that happened this year that kept me out of the driver's seat of that car. Next year, hopefully it's different. Hopefully before that event, I have a well-sorted 4-second caliber car, and I'm more comfortable in it. So we'll see. So the next videos will be the teardown, show you guys everything, show you everything that broke, what's salvageable, what's not, what got burnt up. There's a lot of carnage. It's going to be an expensive off-season for me. I'm probably not going to be out in the spring, as I honestly can't afford everything that this car needs right now. I got a jump start on parts, and we'll get into that in the next coming videos. I already had a stock aluminum Gen 4 short block sitting on a stand that was going to get built for this car for next year, but I wanted to do the cage this year, but that's not going to happen now. I'm going to do the motor. So in this video, hopefully you guys heard me. Thanks for sticking with me. To everyone that came up to me at the event, it was a pleasure to meet you. There was one gentleman that came up I gave a bunch of stickers to. I can't remember his name. I think his kid's name was Preston. Steve? I'm sorry, I cannot remember your names right now. It was a pleasure talking to you. I hope your kids enjoyed the stickers. Yeah, and everybody else that came up said they watched my channel and they learned from my channel. That's why I do this, to help other people do what I do. I don't I'm not a big name. I don't own a performance shop. I don't build cars for a living. Like, this is all done at home in a little garage. Like, there are more people doing that than building cars in big shops or paying shops. So if I could teach you, whether it be something I know or through my errors, I'm glad I could help you, and I'm glad y'all came up to me and said that. I'm appreciative of it. So here's to the next one. Get in your garage, grab a cold drink. I'm gonna go grab some medicine, get to work on your hot rod. Have a good day, guys.